What if I told you there is an app that could pay you just for talking? Yeah. No scripts to read, no survey to complete, no product to sell, just real conversation with another person. So when I first heard about Fluffle, I honestly thought it sounded too good to be true. So instead of believing the hype, I decided to test it myself. Yeah. So I made several calls. All of them were approved. And according to my dashboard, they are worth over $24. But here is the twist. I still haven't been paid. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Fluffle works, why my balance is still zero, and whether I think this platform is actually worth your time. Yeah, so let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Heavenly Gracy Money Corner. If you're new here, my name is Gracie, and on this channel I test online earning platform, AI tools, and remote work opportunities, so you don't have to waste your time on fake websites. Yeah, so everything I share is based on my own experience. So if that's your kind of content, make sure you subscribe and let's get started. All right, Fluffle is an AI conversation platform. So instead of reading scripts like many AI data collection websites, all you do is it lets you have natural conversation with another person. Yeah, so this conversation are reviewed and may later be purchased by AI companies that use them to improve speech recognition and conversational AI model. You get that? So the interesting part is that you're free to talk about almost anything. Your hobby, your food, travel, technology, movie, or your everyday life. Yeah. So the only thing you're not supposed to discuss is Fluffle itself during the call. And honestly, I love that because it felt like a real conversation instead of work. Yeah, so creating my account was very easy. I signed up with my email address and my phone number. After that, I invited my friends using their username. Yeah, so and then we started making calls directly through the app. So there were no script to memorize, there was no prompts to read, just normal conversation. Some of my calls lasted almost an hour, while others were around 30 to 45 minutes. It honestly felt like catching up with a friend, you know, free of charge, without me having to pay for my airtime. You understand? So now let me tell you how Fluffle pays. Let's talk about the most important part. Yeah, Fluffle is not a pay per call platform. This is something many people misunderstand. And making a call does not guarantee you will get paid. Yes, here is how the process works. First, you complete your conversation. Next, Fluffle reviews the audio to make sure it meets their quality standard. Then after it's approved, your conversation is now added to their library. Do you understand? Then AI companies decide what kind of conversation they need. They might be looking for specific languages, accents, or topic. So if your conversation matches what they are looking for, they purchase it, and then that is when you earn money. You understand? So you earn your earnings depends on the quality, the demand, and whether an AI partner buys your conversation. Do you get that? Whether they buy the conversation. Okay, so now let me show you my own dashboard. I've completed several conversations, and the good news is that all of them passed Fluffle's quality review. So my dashboard currently shows an estimated value of over $24, but my wallet still shows $0. You know why? Because every one of my conversation is currently marked waiting for buyer. That means they've been approved but haven't been purchased by an AI partner yet. So you see that? So according to Fluffle, some conversation may be purchased quickly, while others could take weeks or even months. So you see? And they're also transparent that not every conversation will be monetized. So I actually appreciate that honesty, because it helps user understand what to expect. Okay, now let's talk about how much you can earn. All right, Fluffle says some conversation can earn up to $20 per hour, but remember that's shared between both people on the call. So if you choose a 50-50 split, like I did from one of the calls I made, each person receives half of the conversation. Like, if you can see my dashboard, so here is how it's done. You have to make sure the 50-50, the split is 50-50. That's fair enough, you understand. So someone who doesn't have an idea about it wouldn't know that your caller has set maybe 60-40 or maybe 30-70. Be careful, use your head. Well, the fair option is the 50-50. So you gain $10 and I gain $10 for every 1 hour conversation we'll make. All right, so if eventually your conversation is being purchased, both of you earns equal. You understand? So I think that's the fairest option. Now let's talk about the withdrawal. Fluffle has also introduced more options, more withdrawal options. You can now withdraw through your PayPal, your virtual debit card, and gift cards using Tremendous. So, and that's available in more than 130 countries. So, before making your first withdrawal, you will need to complete a quick identity verification. That is KYC, you understand? Well, let's talk about my honest opinion about Fluffle. So if you ask me if I would recommend Fluffle, I will say yes, but only if you understand how it works. Don't join expecting instant money after every call. So instead, see it as an opportunity to contribute valuable conversation data while giving yourself a chance to earn when your approved conversation are finally purchased. So personally, I enjoyed using the platform because at least I can make free call without spending my money, you understand, on airtime. And then at the end of the day, if my project is approved, I will still earn from the call I made. Okay, I will say personally I enjoy using the platform. Now I'm waiting for my approved conversation to be bought. And when that happens, I will definitely make another video showing you guys my payment proof. Yes, you know I love to do that. All right, guys. So if you've used Fluffle before, let me know in the comments. Have your conversation been purchased yet, or are you still waiting like me? Okay, so if this video helped you understand how Fluffle works, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone looking for legitimate AI earning opportunity. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.